Hello, my beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, this is Divine Light, and I'm going to jump into your reading right away. If you're enjoying these ones and would like to see more of these, don't forget to give some love and hit subscribe. Let's start out with your coffee cup and see what's showing up here for you. I see there's a new pathway opening unexpectedly. The pathway can be symbolizing a literal path that you're going to be walking on. Maybe you're going to be traveling somewhere outside of your comfort zone that will have some newness for you. But this is not something very heavy. I don't feel like this is about moving. This is something maybe even taking a different pathway to travel to your daily day destination. This can be like taking a different pathway and seeing something there that will inspire you. But I feel like here, this can be something that has massive potential at the end of it. It doesn't really look like much, but it will end up maybe even like opening up a pathway in the future within the third month that you can achieve success, like something that you're desiring. You can achieve it through this first pathway coming, okay? What I see inside your heart is there's a very light energy. I have the sun is actually hitting from the outside. It's a very sunny day today. It's beautiful. And there is actually someone who is playing with a butterfly. This is your energy. This is your home. Can be someone in the home, the house that is actually showing you how to become this kind of like a light energy, achieve your desires. Or I feel like this can be someone, like, I don't know if you're playing an instrument, because I see an instrument in the hands of this person. This can be something that will actually like inspire you do like go follow a different pathway. The difference doesn't mean that changing the total course of your alignment where you're going at this moment, but this is actually changing the way you're thinking about a certain thing. So you might have this kind of approach of something actually someone did wrong to you. Maybe someone take away something from you. You might be seeing in a way of a loss at this moment, but I feel this butterfly energy, this newness, this metamorphosis will be showing you another way that's something that was been taken away from you. Maybe you're feeling like that was something that had value, but I feel like you're going to come to understand that didn't really have any value, or that wasn't going to be something additional into your life. That can be something that is taking things away from you as well. What's going to happen here is when you understand that that's going to be a freeing experience. First of all, when you have freedom of conscious and mind, what happens is it becomes easier to actually manifest the rest physical freedom as well. And that there is actually, like, I see the sun is shining, there's a light beam coming behind you, so it is going to be surrounding all over 360 degrees. You're going to be surrounded by light. You're going to feel that light, that clarity, that purpose, and why things actually happening in a certain way. Like, change of perspective is coming forward here. I see within the first month, again, there's a roof right there. Now I'm starting to think this can be like there's a dog inside of the roof. It can be like a maybe if you have like a pet that because of the pet you couldn't really get a place, it can be indicating of that as well. Now I'm thinking, I have like 5 cats. That will be a little, I cannot even imagine like moving to somewhere with the 5 cats, but still, that can be a problem time to time for some people. And maybe you are actually like, you didn't really achieve something that you desire because of that kind of like an issue, but because I feel like the animals are the gifts of the God to us, and so that gift will bring you something that is really beneficial for you. Okay, that is actually a gift. I interpret this as in the sense of maybe of having a pet, but this can be also like having a different situation than expected. Okay, I see there's a mountain with a flat top appearing in front of you, which is a good sign here, because like the peak of the mountain can take a little longer to climb up, and the peaks are alone, because like the peak actually has like a one single spot for someone to stand on. If you look at it metaphorically, one person to stand on, but you have like a flat surface here, and there's a soul family. There are like 1, 2, 3, 4 different people on top of this mountain. So I feel like here with towards the when you're going into the second month, you might be climbing up this mountain, but on the top of the mountain it is going to be flat, so you're going to have space for many people, many like-minded people that will be supporting you. You're not going to be feeling alone when you're on top of that. Okay, you're not going to be feeling left out in the cold. You're not going to be alone. You're going to have full support. You're going to have full family and like-minded people being there for you. So this is actually a very good omen, very good sign. I even see here a mountain climber, maybe from the other side of the mountain climbing there. This can be someone who's going through their own challenges, living their own life, dealing with their own circumstances. The positive side of this thing is I feel like this person can be someone, yes, they're going through their own thing. However, they are also on the same page as you are. They are in the same struggles as you are. And I feel with number 8 is visible, can be material partnership coming forward. Also, number 8, like when we flip it, is a symbol of eternity there. It can be a partnership, a friendship forming with this person. You might be forming something with this person that will be for the long term. That will be for a lifetime friendship coming forward here, okay? I see on the bottom here, there is a mushroom growing. Mushrooms is a massive mushroom right there. Mushrooms are always a good omen because they can multiply really fast and they do not need a lot of attention to grow. They're not like an orange tree. They do not need over and over treatment, because orange trees you need to actually get a piece of. I think it's like there's a primitive version of it. You need to get a piece of an orange tree and you need to just, combine it, and then so it can grow oranges, something like that. It has like a process like tangerines and oranges. So, but the mushrooms are not like that. Mushrooms are natural. It grows naturally. It doesn't need that kind of like domestication, but I'm not talking about the poisonous one. Maybe like the oyster mushrooms, for example. You can even grow them at home. So I feel like here there is a resource coming into your life and it is going to require minimum energy. I'm not saying zero energy, minimum energy. You need to put it in there and put it and forget it. And that is going to grow and become something massive, okay? Within the beginning of the second month, I see this resource might be coming into your life. Number 8 may be indicative of you need to put some energy into it. And money is a type of energy, time is an energy, like maybe mental energy. You need to just put something on the side, and that will be very effective. That will be very useful, because I see there's a legal paper. There are 2 pathways on it. It is opening up this massive new opportunity pathways for you. This can be legal paper. Another thing coming to me, the mushroom can be indicative because the outside path opening, maybe you would like to move to another country, you would like to travel the world, you want to change your place, your city, your company, wherever that you are established. And the mushroom can be the CVs or resumes that you're shooting out to the internet, or maybe updating your LinkedIn page, like spending 10 minutes for a couple days, or if you have a portfolio, updating that portfolio for like a couple minutes, spending that couple minutes a day. If you're retired but you are feeling like you want to do something, you want to travel the world, looking up online and finding that like cheap resort tickets and stuff like that, like 10 minutes, 20 minutes a day will be your mushroom that is actually sprouting and growing and becoming something massive here. Okay, that will be bringing that victory here to you. I see a ring right there. For some, this can be about a relationship, but I don't really see any human beings here. Like, I don't see anybody else's energies right here. I feel like this is your energy overall. So this can be a commitment in the sense of like filing a contract or receiving something material. I feel that material energy here. But also pathways are opening. You can be also doing something that you would love to do, okay, with that minimal effort. You're within the 3rd month, the pathway opening, then you're going to be hitting the road. I see here like the homes on top of homes. This kind of reminds me of, where do we see the scenery? In Barcelona, maybe Barcelona, or I don't know. I'm trying to think. I think in Istanbul, there's like that part of the city that you see like homes on top of homes, like 1-story homes. I mean, like I'm trying to think of it. Maybe in Portugal or Brazil. I don't know if you like. I remember like one of the this I don't want to say Hispanic Spanish because like the Portugal is they're speaking Portuguese there, but that like Latin culture. I think that's, I don't know if that's appropriate, guys. I don't know if that's appropriate, but yeah, I remember one of the countries that had that kind of like homes like layered on top of each other. So that can be like a place that you're traveling, you're going, maybe the news are coming from that kind of a place to you. I see that people are dancing like flamenco dancers, like entertainment, enjoyment, that kind of like the vibe of the warmth. Okay, I feel that whenever I think of that, the warm energy, the warm the bright colors, the warm energies and siestas and that kind of things, energy is coming to me here. So this new thing that is pathway opening outside of your comfort zone is going to have that kind of lifetime enjoyment, vacation type of vibe here. Okay. Oh, and in Greece too, I think in Greece they have that kind of like layered houses. Yeah. So they have siesta there as well. So it can be some sort of like an enjoyment coming forward here within the third month, which is the March time. I feel like March time still a little bit cold, but can be like that. The sun is shining here. There's the light beam coming forward, and the star indicates there's going to be a wish fulfilled coming forward. That during that time, you're going to have this kind of like relaxation and enjoyment of the hard work that you put in, that effort that you put in. You're going to be collecting the fruits of that, and you're going to be enjoying that weather too. Okay. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I know this sounded very specific. This is a general reading. It doesn't have to apply to like what is coming to me as a vision, but because like that's what's coming to me, I just want to share it. It doesn't have to be the places that I am also counting. Maybe you know a place like that. That can be the place that you're going to be traveling to. Your desire involves money, guys. Okay, I see chunks of money here, and it has some process. Okay, it has like maybe even a negotiation happening here. There's a chunk of money at the end. Maybe you have to be either convincing someone or explaining your side of the story, or someone is trying to convince you to maybe sell you something. That can be the situation. The mountain right here, the mountaintop and the flat top mountains right here, and there's a person standing on the flat top here. I feel like you're going to be given the option to either choose the hardest way or the easiest way, and I feel like this time you're going to be choosing the easier way. You're not going to be struggling with climbing on top of the steep mountain. As soon as I said that, like we have a check mark here, yes, that goal is checked, and your desire flowing easily than when you choose the easier pathway. Okay. I see there's a massive fish jumping out of the water, and I feel like this is in your heart space. This is what you want to catch. This can be about something that you would like to manifest in your life. And I see that you have a sword in your hand, Aquarius. You are a sword sign, like in tarot, the sword suit actually represents you. Sword can be your logic, your words, your communication skills, your abilities, like intellectual abilities, and you are going to be, this kind of looks like, I don't know what that's called. Like they sometimes people living in the ocean, they hunt with this kind of like harpoon. I think that's what's called, harpoons. And like you have a harpoon in your hand to catch that fish, okay? And that harpoon in your case, because this is intended for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Aquarius, but still you have that intellectual energy. So your mind, your logic will help you catch this massive fish. Fish in this kind of readings usually represents wealth, money, abundance, resources. And afterwards, I see here, there are two people hugging. You see the two heads. It doesn't really look like hugs. Like I see like the arm actually wrapping around the masculine and feminine energies. You might be feeling tired about the effort that you put into this thing. And that can maybe put you in a situation that you come together with someone who's loving, compassionate, understanding, appreciative of your energy, and maybe they are really enjoying like how good your energy is. Maybe you're not even aware of that. You're going to receive some compassion, maybe physical compassion from this person. Another thing I see here, there's something marked with an X right there, a treasure here. It's above your head, so it is an intellectual treasure, intellectual thing, an idea, which is like maybe you're wondering, there's a second, as soon as I said that treasure, this is actually second desire coming forward. You might have this intellectual idea. that you're pushing away, you're not following up, you're not really paying attention to, or you're not thinking that it has a massive potential for you. But it's right here. It is attaching to one of your desires right there. And that treasure mark, that idea keep coming to you, that inspiration keep coming to you, like I said, can be your treasure mark that you should be following. You should be digging up that sand and finding that treasure chest under it. But you're bypassing that. You're actually going around it. You're not really going into it. This can be an intellectual idea coming to you. This can be an idea and inspiration coming to pick up the phone and call someone, maybe apply for something, but you're bypassing that. When you do not bypass that, when you go through that, the second desire that you have, the second thing, the second idea popped into your head will also start to flow into your life. Okay, this can be the easier pathway to your desire. There's a male figure outside here. This can be an ancestor which has a dog right there. Can be a literal, like it does not in the literal sense, but because ancestors are literal as well. I just want to say maybe someone alive watching over here outside your idea. Another thing is, I heard it somewhere that the God actually has a distribution system when it comes to inspirational ideas. This can be an inspiration that comes to you, but maybe you're not really following up, and somebody else is actually going to pick that up, waiting that for you. This can be loyalty, dog indicates loyalty. This can be also a person outside of your comfort zone that will be showing up when you start to pick up that idea, and when you decide to follow that up, you make it happen. This can be a person actually going to follow it up and grow it with you, will support you. Another thing, like, let me tell you an example. God actually has a distribution system of these inspirations. It doesn't really come to one person. I heard this in the past. You can research it over and over again. One idea comes to a person. If they don't follow it up, if they don't go after it, it is being distributed to somebody else. And when that somebody else picks it up and goes after it, it can become something massive. Back in the day, I had this friend when there weren't no idea of like boxed water. And that person talked to me about it. I sketched some things and we were thinking, and then just, we put it to rest and we never talked about it. This was like 15, 20 years ago. And 10 years later, guess what? I think Will Smith's son, Jaden Smith. He came up with a box water idea and he distributed, he made it. It was in like all over the place. I don't know if it's still popular. And he made very good money off of that box water. So it was an idea given to that person, but that person didn't really follow up with it, and God delivered to somebody else. Okay, so it's like that, and it has a massive potential. So if something is coming to you, it can have a massive potential that you should be following up. That's like the first thing popped into my head. So maybe there's someone actually needs to hear that. Okay. I see a letter U here. This also looks like something like horseshoe. Horseshoe is a good luck. And I see two of them. So it can be before the idea shows up, you might get back to back good ideas, good luck coming to you, good support, and maybe supportive people, friends, upgrades, promotions. The two different very lucky things can be coming into your life. This can be like little jackpots that you're going to be also achieving as well. Okay, let's get into your tarot now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind and let's see what the answer is going to be for that one. We're going to start out with the past influence, how the past decisions are actually affecting your future. And then we're going to move on from that and see what's coming your way. We have Seven of Pentacles. It seems like here, like I mentioned before, intellectually, you are always on the right path. You planted your seeds very carefully. But the Seven of Pentacles have this energy of doubt. Maybe you're doubting, did I do the right thing? But this is basically, I feel the energy here that you have done the right thing. Your ideas, your pathway that you have opened for yourself, the things that you have done so far was actually your way, okay? You planted your seeds very carefully. Now it's time to collect the produce. We have the moon here. Okay, so you're not maybe seeing results because you had doubt here. Moon indicates darkness, okay, moving in the darkness by like guided by your intuition. So your intuition, your gut feeling, logic also, I feel like it's not only like a gut feeling follow like guiding us. I feel like our logic is also a strong tool that we can use. If, for example, if somebody is not really true to their word towards others, like we can use our logic and say, okay, if they're not true to their words towards others, they're not going to be true to me as well. Eventually, this is going to turn around. Okay, the logic is very simple, and it can get us to a very like a straight point to the place. And I feel like here, because you're doubting if you did the right thing, that's why you're not really seeing the pathway. Because in the moon card, we see a pathway actually being guided by the moon intuition. You're not really seeing that at that moment because you're doubting your decisions. But I feel like here overall, you are resisting the change. Okay, you don't want the situation to change, or you don't want to move from where you are to another place, or you don't want to change the company, change the person in your life that is not really loyal to you. There is like a resistance to walking away. That can be emotional resistance, because sometimes it is very painful to walk away from some things or someone, because I felt I read it somewhere. It says like when you break up with someone, it actually feels like the pain can be feeling like the pain of losing someone, like literally, like absolutely, completely losing them, in the sense of like going to another dimension. So that's why maybe you're not really making that decision to walk away from the thing that doesn't serve you. And this can also be walking away from the doubt as well. Okay, this is what you're resisting. Maybe you're feeling like, if I overanalyze things, eventually I find the correct answer. But there is sometimes not a correct answer. This is something something that is right at that moment cannot be right in the next moment. So follow the guidance that you feel and trust that you are on the right path at this moment. Unexpected help will be coming from someone from your past. Six of Cups can be nostalgia, that someone that you had very good memories with, supported you. Maybe they were there always when you were a child, and they were a part of your life, and they actually helped you a lot. And I feel like here there's a dark man, there's a man and a dark man coming forward here. Your doubt might be caused by a masculine energy in the past. What happens is, if your intentions are always questions, or if your actions are always questions when you're growing up, you might have like muddled and unclear thinking if your decisions are not supported, right or wrong. But I feel like here's someone from the past who has influence, who has good memories with you, coming forward to bring you to clarity and bring you to unexpected help. The right next action is cultivating your creativity. The artist is actually, this is in tarot deck, we have two extra cards here. The artist, the one creates the life that he wants, sketches it, and whatever he sketches on the paper comes to life. We have the well, wishing well, whatever the desires that you have in your heart comes to life as well. So I feel like in both energies here, the unexpected help will be coming forward. The right next action is pick up the pen and paper, start writing down, sketching down, whatever that, like however you can express to the universe the desires that you have, start writing them down, because good news, somebody is listening. This can be someone literally listening to or seeing what you're doing, or this can be the creator is actually on the listening mode right now. That like I heard, like when I was growing up, there was actually saying in my household, they say like be careful what you're saying at this time, because the creator is listening at this time. I know that like the creator always hears us, but like there was a saying, maybe this is a time that everything that you're saying, writing down, somebody is actually seeing and bringing it to you. The final result is many positive opportunities coming forward back to back to back. And that can be even like eventually for you overwhelming to grab all that stuff coming into your life. But overall, everything looking beautiful and very positive for you, Aquarius. I love this for you. Let's get to more clarifications. I see with the Seven of Pentacles, there's a new home and new attitude comes forward, something that you would love to have in your life at this moment. This is your past. Maybe that's why you are having doubt, because there's a new home, new attitude, new love, new energies coming into your life, and you're doubting, am I on the right path? Should I do this? Should I move out? Should I go there? If that's the question here, this is basically telling you You don't have to worry about it because this is what's meant for you. It is going to appear. We have with the moon, when you don't have clarity, you might actually open up, like you're not really following your course pathway. You might open up your energy field to people that are actually going to be like maybe stealing your energy. We have a dark man here, dealings or relationships with a man with dark complexion or hair. It doesn't have to be specifically a certain. Now, I feel like it's not supposed. It doesn't have to be specifically certain, like a niche nationality. It can be like a tan man too. That's now I'm feeling like someone may be working under the sun. It can be that kind of energy as well. So this is the advice here is like have like know that even though you don't know what's going to happen 10 days from now or 20 days from now or like 3 months from now, which is looking perfect, by the way, know what you want to do, what you can do 2 weeks from now. Okay, you plan it out, then you will actually close that gap, that energy field, and do not allow other people to steal your energy from that gap. Okay, what you're resisting is you're protecting actually your own castle here. Like if you walk away from the ideas, the thoughts that are actually bringing you doubt, and there are things that is completed already, they're not really giving you satisfaction anymore, you're going to be protecting your energy more. Okay, maybe you're feeling like, okay, I built this and I don't want to leave it, I don't want to destroy it. But I feel like here, if you walk away from it, a man dealings or relationships with a man, a masculine energy, can be patriarchy, can be government, the help will be coming. You're going to be protected. Your castle will be your physical castle, your mental castle, spiritual castle will be much more protected when you walk away from the things that do not serve you anymore. And like I said, unexpected help coming forward. The tree indicates that help is not going to be temporary. It's going to be long-term establishment, putting your roots down. And this is going to be something constant. Like I said, maybe you are actually trying to get, this can be like governmental help, or maybe a legal help you're trying to get, but you're trying to get it from something that is not going to come from a resource. But if you walk away from that, it's something that will be solid coming, and the help will be coming as well, which will come to stay. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business, will be showing up here for you. That's going to be the good part of the help coming ahead. The right next action is use your intuitive, creative powers. And then the good news, the here we have the envelope, which is the good news are in there coming ahead. So you don't have to do much when it comes to right next action. It's just following your inspired actions. Inspired guidance is very important. Final result, 8 of Wands, many positive opportunities. Child here indicates newness, because children have that new ideas, new energy, joyfulness. Even they actually get upset about something if it's not really massive traumatic thing. If it's something little, they pass through it. They do not dwell on it for too long. So it is going to be something flowing like a beautiful river of life. It is going to be actually, the final result is going to be very joyful, playful, and also you're going to be passing through this muddled, unclear thinking very fast, okay? Things will not always be this way. A change is definitely coming, and success is on its way to you guys. It's looking beautiful. One of the best readings I have done so far for the next 3 months energy. Yeah, you're looking very good. Let's see what the oracle wants you to know, and then we're going to get your element. And finally, I have an affirmation, building blocks. Okay, beautiful. So everything that you're doing at this moment, even though, like I said, the past, you might have doubt, is it working out? This is basically telling you you are being lifted up already, okay? Every energy, everything that you do, every thought you think is building one more block on top of your desires, okay? You are on the right path. You're doing the right thing. I feel that doubt energy will be clearing when you become sure of yourself. We have massive expansion coming forward, finding your true north. Actually, there's a person here inside of a boat. She has a lantern in her hand. I feel because she has like a little longer hair. This can be the energy of the mountain. You see mountains, you're passing through in between the river. This can be the energy of getting clarity. This is number 1 card, by the way. And also feminine energy is the creative side, cultivating your creativity. The north, this is the air energy. Air is your element. And the more you can cultivate the air into your day-to-day life, the more you're going to be expanding. in the towards the reality you want. Another thing, like you might be thinking, how am I going to incorporate the air? We breathe air. Breathing exercises, beautiful way to actually clear your mind, remove your mind from the worries and the doubts towards clarity. Okay, breathing exercises, very powerful. Be guided, but do your research. Focus on honesty is needed to overcome obstacles. You know. This is literally what it says. You know your true north. So be brave about the next steps. We may have a number of purposes in life, not just a single one. It is time for true adventure. Beautiful, guys. Finding your true north, basically. Let's get to your final divine doors. Let's see which door is going to be opening for you. Let's see. I'm going to interpret this one as well. The messages kind of feels like to me they were written in a different language and then translated, because I do translations too. So that's how I can feel that difference. So that's why I feel the need to explain some cards. We have for you the green door, the money door, guys. The green is the color of the money. So it's a beautiful door opening up to a new future. I don't know if these are stones, but initially I saw like a little cow or like a bunny. Either way, they're very good. Big opportunity of growth. A note on love. Seek different seasons and enter into the unknown. When love is the focus, foundation, and goal, blessed is the body, mind, and soul. Kind of like, yeah, this sounds very good though. This sounds like a poem. So focus on the things you love, basically, love to do. And in workplace also, it can be like maybe you're working in a job that you don't really love, but there might be some little things that you would love to do, okay, that connects you to, like, connects to your heart. So find those little things. That's going to be blessing actually your body, your mind, and soul, and that's going to create the foundation to create the goals that you have, okay? I feel like this is the money door for you opening. We have like the greens here too. Beautiful. All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, don't forget to give us on a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of these, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.